I've done a lot of videos in the past on head shavers, rotary shavers, a little bit of full shavers. I'm more of a rotary shaver guy, just to be completely honest with you. But today I'm going to be talking about just a few shavers that I use the most in 2025. Now, again, I will post at the end some videos that I've done in the past, ranking different ones. What I thought about them, what I didn't like about them, what I loved about them, but I'm not going to do that in this video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this fast, short, and sweet because I know that's what you guys want. You guys don't want to be sitting here listening to me all day long, chat about different things. I'm just going to tell you what I've used and why I like it and why it's worked for me in 2025. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is one that I talked about before, and I really didn't care for it. I said some things about it that probably wasn't the greatest, to be honest with you, and I still have some problems with it, but it's moved up. It's moved up a lot, and that is the Cut Buddy, the Bald Buddy right here from the Cut Buddy. This is what it looks like. Now, see, there's normally some little like Cut Buddies. It says CB, shout out Chad Boney, that is my name, but it doesn't stand for Chad Boney. It stands for the Cut Buddy, but they fell off, okay? So, but it's okay. I'm not expecting to have, you know, these little icons on there that stay. That's not going to make my head get more closer of a shave, anything like that. I mean, if you're into like the cosmetics of what these look like, maybe it's something that would bother you. I don't know, but I can always super glue those things back on, but they do fall off. The first one I had did the same thing. USB-C charging capabilities on this one, and most of these can be found at Walmart. So if you're looking for an option at Walmart, do not go for the BaldiePro by Remington. I hate that thing. I talk about it. I despise it. I just think it's just trash for how much it is. But this one, I don't know. I think you might find this for 50, 60 bucks. I'm guessing. But anyways, I got the first one and I did not like it. First of all, I still don't like the idea that these doors, get this, open like this. All right. I don't like this. All right. I don't. Why? Because, well, why in the world would you want to keep on opening every single door and taking a chance of it breaking? You know, because when we clean these out, it's a very good possibility that you could keep on opening these up, and over time, it's just going to wear the little hinges out and they will break. But it had a low horsepower motor before it bogged down. They said you need to put it in the little tray, which they do come with a little gray rinse tray. You put water in it, you turn this thing on like this, so stick it submerged in the water for a couple of minutes. There's the battery, it's digital display, which I do like that. It's very cool the way it's shaped, ergonomics to it, really nice. So one thing I'll tell you that I love about it, it shaves good. It really does. I've had different companies that I've tried before that you know, they're well known, that just are not that good. You got to go over it 2 or 3 times when you try to shave your head, and just not a good option. And they cost, you know, a lot of money online. Okay, let me just give you my honest opinion. Okay, this thing shaves really good for what it is. I mean, the head on it's a lot smaller than some of the other ones I'm going to talk about. I wish that it was, you know, had a bigger head on it. I do like there's 5, you know, that there's 5 here, but you know, it could have 4, so I'm glad there's 5. I wish that the head's magnetized or there was a different way of cleaning these. Now, I get it, you know, you don't have to necessarily open these up according to the company, because on the sides there is some little spots where the water can go inside, as you can see. So unless you have to open it up, you don't necessarily have to. So you can turn it on, let it run, cleans itself out. So if you don't have to open these up like they claim, and I do believe that you don't necessarily always have to, but I have had to open it up a few times to clean. Battery life could be a little bit better, but it's not the worst. For what you're paying for it, you're getting a better option than something like the BaldiePro or something like Manscaped. I never really liked the Manscaped Plus. I never got the Manscaped Pro that had 5. I only had the 4 blades, but I didn't like the way it flexed on my head. Didn't like the way it shaved. There's other companies. I'm not going to get on here and bash other companies. If you want that video, you can go back to last year where I said I just don't recommend it. Don't do it. Why? But today I'm not going to get into them. I'm just telling you what I've used. I've used this one. This is the newest updated one by the Cut Buddy. If you're not sure which one it is, if the one at Walmart's the right one, I don't know. You can go on their website, buy it. They do have them all updated on their website. I do have a code. I'll drop a link below. If I have a code, I'll give it to all these ones I'm talking about today. But you know, you do what's good for you. If you have something that works great for you, that shaves well, if the BaldiePro works great for you, I'm happy for you. I'm just giving my opinion, okay? So you don't have to believe it. It's not gospel. It's just public opinion. So the BaldiePro, sorry, not the BaldiePro, the Cut Buddy by the Bald Buddy by the Cut Buddy, right here. That is, now these are not in order. I rotate on these all the time, okay? Here's another one that I've talked about a lot, you know, for good reasons. It's the Groomie BaldiePro. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. You know, again, public opinion. I do like how it magnetizes. You know, my wife uses this one. My daughters use this one. And a lot of people don't know this as far as women out there, but my wife and kids, as far as my daughters, they use these for their legs and they shave very well. There's been other like head shavers that I let my wife try out on her legs, like Skull Shaver, the Pitbull. You know, the Pitbull Gold is one that's very popular. There's nothing wrong with that. Is there better ones? Well, I think so. But my wife's tried the Pitbull Gold and it didn't work that well, and she fell in love with this one. One thing that's a con is I wish that they would fix this charging deal to a USB-C. That way it would be a more universal, a lot easier for everybody. Feels plasticky in the hand. Some people may say, well, it's not very good quality. I mean, I've had this for the last 2 years. Changes the cartridges out on this every 3-4 months, depending on how much you clean it. I rotate mine, so it's not like I have to do it all the time. You know, these things go for like 60 bucks, somewhere around there, 60, 70 for the head shaver itself. So it's about normal for a head shaver price. You could get it locked in on a price of like 30 bucks. That I talked about a lot before, but that is being in their subscription. So you'll get like a monthly or every other month or every 3 months, whatever they do in their subscription for their blades. And that's how they get their money back. So make sure if you're buying one of these, if you want to buy it for 30 bucks, know and read the fine print online when you're buying it that you are also agreeing to a subscription. Okay, I've heard people say that, you know, they have problems you know, when it comes to reaching out to this company. I don't know. I've never had problems myself. You know, some people have, some people haven't. Some people have problems with other companies too. So I mean, I guess, I don't know. I've just never had the issues with this company. The battery life is pretty good. I've never had a whole lot of issues with the battery. Obviously this one looks like it's about to die. So it's about time to charge it. It says 3 minutes and I like how it's flashing. So when it's about to die, I know. There's no guessing to it. A lot of these companies, they have like bars and you know, you're on your last bar, you don't know, is it 10%, is it 5%? Is it 6%, 6, 7? I'm just kidding, but seriously, what is it? And so this one at least will tell you, and not only will it tell you, it'll start blinking, so it'll get your attention that your battery's about to die. Really easy to clean, pull it right off, you know, magnetizes. I just rinse this out underneath the sink or in the shower. These are IPX7 rated. I think the Cut Buddy, the Bald Buddy by the Cut Buddy is IPX7 rated. I'm pretty sure. I've never had any issues with these being under direct water in the shower. So, you know, I don't care if this gets wet. I haven't had any issues either way. So that is 2 of the ones I've used and that I still use in rotation.
This is the MK13 by Hummingbird.
If you like head shavers that are like this, you know, see the difference? You have one that's like a palm, and then you have one that's like a circle, okay? Everybody's got different preferences, but I will say this. If you've never checked out Hummingbird, Hummingbird is actually like making waves in the whole field of head shavers and trimmers, all that stuff. I actually help them run their YouTube channel. So if you've never subscribed to their YouTube channel, get over there and do it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of giveaways for this company. They're doing a great job. They have a lot of the same things that everybody else has, but they have it at a lot cheaper price. So if you want to save money, you want the same, if not better. Let me give you an example. They've got a beard trimmer. I can't remember exactly the name, and I should. Forgive me for not knowing this. They've got like MK, like all the way up to like 18 or 19 trimmers. So it's hard for me as an older guy to remember every trimmer, all right? So forgive me, guys, all right? But I will say this. I do know that this is MK13, and I do know that their customer service is phenomenal. 1-year warranty on everything. So if you have problems for any reason, get a hold of Hummingbird. You can go to hummbirdUSA.com. I'll drop a link below where you can find this. I'll drop a link to Amazon. If you want to save money on Amazon or their website, I can drop a code for you too. But when I got this, I thought, you know what? I love how these things flex. Now notice they don't flex like outward or inward out, if that makes sense. They don't convex. Is that the word I'd say? Convex? Maybe this is concave where it goes inward. And if I'm wrong, guys, you let me know in the chat, in the comments. But this one goes inward, so it's a nice different way of flexing to your head. Comfortable, very comfortable. But one thing I love about, just like the Groomie BaldiePro, they've got it down. It is magnetic here, and it's got a good magnetic force to it. Check this out. Battery is phenomenal in this thing. I love it. It does have a travel lock, as most of these do. And so this one, let's see here, 3, 2, 1, and it's on. You can see 61%. Look at that real estate right there. Isn't that amazing how much screen you got there? I mean, I enjoy it, but this thing works great. Easy to clean out. Just open it up, just like the BaldiePro. Open it up and just stick it into the water and clean it. Has pretty good space right there for the trappings. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I need to clean this out. I get it. But, you know, I don't use it all the time. I rotate, so it's about time for me to clean this out. But it feels great. It's got 7 heads. So we had 5 on the BaldiePro. We had 5 on the Bald Buddy by the Cut Buddy. This one's got 6. So the MK3, if you're wondering about it, you're checking it out from Hummingbird. I don't have it here to talk about, but this one is a little bit bigger than the MK3. MK3 is going to be more of your economy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great, fantastic option. It's a little bit cheaper in price than this one. It's going to have 5 heads on that one. Battery life is good. A little bit smaller display. USB-C charging capabilities on all the Hummingbirds, and they all come with a awesome leather travel pack case. And so that's one of the things I love about this company. You don't have to worry about buying extra accessories when it comes to like a travel bag. So the travel lock, if you don't know, works great when traveling. You don't have to worry about this going off on accident in your suitcase, which would drive you nuts. If you're me, it would drive me nuts listening to it all the way out of town with your kids and saying, what the heck is that noise? And just going crazy. So that is another great option, MK13. You can find that on Amazon. In fact, you can buy any of these on Amazon, or you can buy them at hummbirdUSA.com as far as the Hummingbird. So that's what I want to talk about, that I just got back in like October, and I'm telling you guys, or maybe it was August when I got this. Not a full shaver guy. I've been telling people a lot, I love rotaries. They're close, you know, and people say, well, you'll never get as close of a shave with rotaries as you will foil. Well, I understand that, and I've tried foils before. Never really liked them. Some of them irritated my skin, and I got this one. And this one is a newer one from Hummingbird. I love this thing. It's built like a tank. It does have an interchangeable like trimmer top that you can change on it if you want to have a trimmer as well. But this one is going to be the MK17 by Hummingbird full shaver, and this thing, I'm telling you, is incredible. USB-C charging port right there, and it's got the little sides. You just push it, magnetizes, by the way. It clips in there, so it's got magnetizing head on it, and a clip really keeps it secure from breaking off. But I love this thing. You know, does a fantastic job. I don't know if I've ever tried a full shaver or head shaver, electric shaver at all in my life. I'm sure there's some out there. Somebody's going to say, well, you haven't tried this, and maybe you're right. I haven't tried it, but the ones I've tried before, I don't know if I've ever seen one or felt one that shaves as good as this one. Fantastic job. You know, the cool thing about this one, I've had this for what, 4 months, about 4.5 months. I've never charged it. I've used it several times, and it's only at 15%. So it's lasted a long time. Now there are some out there that probably do, but how many out there do you know that has several different RPMs that you can do? Like this one's got 7,000 on the low part, 8,000, and 9,000. So 9,000 RPMs. I will say that I believe the Cut Buddies, Bald Buddy has 8,000 or 8,500, I think. The BaldiePro has 10,000, so it's a lot. I'm not sure on the Hummingbird exactly, but this one's got 9,000. So it's got a lot of power driving this thing. If you're a guy that has sensitive skin, you can always drop it down to the lowest one right there on that 7,000. And you know, if you have a head can tolerate some of the higher speeds, you can definitely get away with that 9,000. I'm gonna tell you, if you're not used to full shavers, you got to go easy. When I first started using this, even another full shaver that I just got not too long ago, I'll have to do a review on it, but it really just irritated my skin. And I had to realize that I'm not used to full shavers. And so the more I've used this, the more my head has gotten used to it. And so anyways, these are going to be my top 4 that I used the most in 2025. That I enjoy, that I loved. Incredible stuff. I can't say enough about these companies, what they're doing. They're always coming out with new things, little, you know, side deal or honorable mention for my beard. If I'm trimming up the sides, or if I'm trying to trim up the cheek lines or anything like that. Maybe you are a guy that's trying to trim down your hair before you shave it. Brio has an amazing Beardscape version 2. And this one's a limited edition that I got in 2025. I don't think they have it available anymore, but they do have the black ones. They have a new one coming out. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a review on that. But this one's got an RPM of all the way up to 7,000, and it goes down to 5,000. And Brio's got some of the biggest, amazing, longest batteries that you're going to find. These blades right here on the top, they're interchangeable, so you can switch, like, you know, a body blade, ceramic blade, beard, like different things for different applications. But I will be doing a giveaway of one of these, the black ones, version 2, when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want giveaways. I do giveaways all the time. Just did one yesterday. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna let you guys go. If you found good content here, make sure you hit that like button. I'll see you all next time. Take care.